Hello everyone, Kevin Iverson here. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I've got a JCM 900 behind me here. It's a 50 watt high gain dual reverb. It belongs to my friend Justin Essen, who's currently moved house, and he hasn't played in a band in probably 25 years. And his son was using it about maybe 8 years ago, give or take. And it's been sat doing nothing for 8 years. So I've turned it on, it wasn't working, and I've managed to get it working. It definitely needs a bit of TLC, which I might do a vlog of maybe possibly me going to Marshall, getting it serviced, then bringing it back here and playing it, but I've got to sort of finalise that yet. To me, this amp is the sound of that There and Then, the White Room, all the Oasis live stuff you saw in the mid-90s when Noel got this amp. I imagine Noel's was 100 watt. I'm going through channel A. My mate used to use this, say, back in the 90s. He bought it second hand off of a guy, which I imagine this amp could be from 1990, I guess. I don't know. But to me, I was listening to the White Room earlier, right, just to sort of get some reference. To me, this amp is that Oasis sound from, like, I'm going to play you some stuff and see what you think. Now, just to let you know the controls, right, I'm really excited, don't know if you can tell. The gain's on about 10. Oh no, I'm not using channel B. This is all channel A. Treble is sort of between 5 and 6. Middle's on about 6. Bass is on about 4. Presence is halfway. I'm hoping this is going to work. Okay, so to me this sounds like this is it to me. Especially when you do, like some might say, so I'm getting ahead of myself here. My signal path is my guitar. I'm running through my pedal board, but nothing's turned on. So it's like going from the volume pedal, G7, the Nobles, RT20 rotary, tremolo, delay, reverb, straight into the JCM 900. Now none of this is turned on. The reason why I've got it set up like this is because this is how if I was going to go to a gig, if I was going to play it, this is what I'd take out. But nothing's turned on at the moment. You've just got the gain from this amp. It sounds great. It's Oasis. To me, it's just Oasis. You may disagree. Let me know in the comments. Another thing I want to say as well, I'm sort of skipping ahead of myself because I'm worried this is going to blow up because it hasn't been turned on in so long. 66 Clothing. Today's video is basically sponsored by 66 Clothing. They've sent me a t-shirt a little while ago, which was this blue one here, if you can see. But as you can see, they've got all these really cool shirts. They've sent me this shirt, right, which is basically it's like a tribute to Oasis. If you look on, I don't know if you can, how much you can see on there. You've got Liam there. I don't know if you can see that, Liam. So I'm going to leave a link to 66 Clothing in the description and Mod Shoes. Please check them out because basically they've supported me. Really sweet people. Anyway, back to this amp. I'm hoping it's still working. Okay, I'm going to try it with some delay now, right? I'm just going to put the delay on, which is the RT20 Space Echo from Boss. I've only just turned it on maybe 25 minutes ago, and it's just, yeah. Do you know what's really funny? I think apparently JCM 900s get quite a bad rap, and I had a go on one years ago at a studio in Canning Town, I think, and I plugged it in. It might have been 100 watt, but I didn't know how to work it, and it just wasn't right. But playing this now, to me, it's given me that Oasis sound. Like, especially from There and Then or The White Room. Now, I haven't tuned this up. I brought this up here, but I want to try this through it, because with the Les Paul, I'll tell you what else I want to quickly do with it, right? Which I also think gives it away. I don't know if I've got too much gain on it though. If I can see if I can remember this one, right? To me, that sounds exactly like it. You know, I can hear. It's all going to sound like a right idiot, but it sounds like I'm listening to the. I've got my CDs out, you know, the box sets, and I'm playing the B-sides. I know I'm missing something here, aren't I? Oh, whatever it is. Yeah. All right. Let's try the Epiphone. I'm gonna need to tune that up. It's got old strings on it as well, which I need to sort out. But give this a go. So let me know in the comments what you think. To me, this sounds just like it. I mean, I might be having, maybe I've got a bit too much gain on it. Also, I've got it turned down a little bit for YouTube and all that, so it doesn't muck up the sound too much. I mean, do you know what? It's really weird. I feel like a kid again. I feel like I'm 14 years old, and I've got a JCM 900, but I'm 43, and yeah, it's just maybe turned me into a kid again. It's great. All right. Now, obviously, when Noel goes to the 335 Epiphones, like the Rivieras he had or the Sheraton he had, they've got more of a brighter, janglier sound. So I'm going to try and turn the gain down a little bit. Wish me luck. It's quite funny actually. It's got quite a I mean, I think these amps were like, obviously you've got, we've come out of the 80s and got into the 90s. So I think if this was made in 1990, I think apparently they made them because people were hot rodding JCM 800s. So the second channel was meant to be like a hot rodded JCM 800 apparently. Strings are quite old in this guitar, but yeah, 50 watt JCM 900. I reckon if you can get your hands on one and you're into that period of Oasis, I think that's, to me it sounds just like it. I've turned the gain down a little bit on that now, so it's on about between sort of 8 and 9, and that's on preamp channel A. I'm not even going to bother with channel B because I'm worried it's just going to crash on me, but it's working. So a massive thank you to Justin Essen for what I say. He's letting me keep it here until the foreseeable future, if ever he wants it back, or maybe his boys, one of his boys plays guitar, so he might want it at some point. I think this is a wicked amp though. I think this is a really cool amp. Just trying to think of other songs to play. Oh. There's not much else to say really. I might do a vlog of, I'm trying to get hold of Marshall. I've sent him an email to see if I can take this up to have it serviced. I was thinking, oh, the valves are probably weren't changing, but you know what, the sound of it's actually good. But I say it's quite crackly, and it must be, I guess, 35 years old, right? Is that right? Yeah, 35 years old. Christ. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think that's the sound. If you want the Oasis sound from the mid-90s, it's right there. I think, especially when you look at the live stuff. Obviously, if I could whack that up full, it would be stupidly loud. But I think that's what Noel used to have, didn't it? He used to have like the JCM 900 stack with a blues breaker, or maybe a couple of blues breakers, a couple of those. And I say, all I've put on so far is just the delay, and that's it. There's probably 100 other songs I could play you, but I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Huge thank you to 66 Clothing for basically sponsoring today's video. Really appreciate it. If you can go and check them out, really appreciate that. Leave links where I can. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, because there's a load of you that I think return to watch but don't subscribe. So that would really help me out. That'd be great. And thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. See you all soon. Thank you.